So this week we learn Parshat Vayetze. And in the beginning of the Parsha we learn about a dream. Yaakov Avinu's dream. V'yachaloim. V'hinei sulam mitzavatze v'roisha magia shamayim. V'hinei malach elokim oilim v'yordim boi. V'hinei Hashem nitzav olav. What was the dream all about? Who are those angels going up and coming down? V'hinei Hashem nitzav olav. Rashi writes l'shamroi, to safeguard him, to keep an eye over him. From whom? So there are many pirushim, many different interpretations in Medrash. But there's a Gemara in Chun and Tzaddik Aleph, Omid Beis, fascinating and mavhil. The Gemara says, Malachi Elokim oilim v'yordim boi. Oilim v'mistaklim b'diyukan shel malo. Yordim v'mistaklim b'diyukan shel mato. The angels look at the Kisei HaKovod. The Kisei HaKovod is called in Novi Yecheskel the Merkava. And those are the biggest Seides HaTorah. Pnei Yaakov are in the Kisei HaKovod. The Novi Yecheskel says there are 4 ponim, 4 faces in the Kisei HaKovod. Aryeh, Shor Neshar, a lion, an oxen, an eagle, and Pnei Adam. Other sources in Zohar and Chazal say Aryeh, Kruv, Nesher, Adam. So the face of a human being is in the Merkava and Kisei HaKovod. Which one? Pnei Yaakov Avinu. So the Malachim look at the Kisei HaKovod and they see a familiar face. And then they go down and they look at the person sleeping between the stones. And they're shocked. Isn't his face the same face that is in the Kisei HaKovod? And they were jealous and they wanted to kill Yaakov Avinu. That's a Gemara, Chun and Tzaddik Aleph from the base. V'hinei Hashem nitzav olav l'shomro. Rashi in Masechet Chulin says that very same word as Rashi in Parshas Hashavua. L'shomro. And then the Gemara goes on to say, if not, it would be a posuk. We would be afraid to say. It would be impossible to say. It would be prohibited to say. But the posuk says it. Ka'odam hamenef al beno b'menifa. Rashi explains. The Malachim go up and they look at Pnei Yaakov in the Merkava. They come down and they see that's the same face. They were so jealous they wanted to hurt Yaakov. Like a father or a mother leaning over his baby in a very hot day and using a menifa just to cool him off, to make him feel comfortable. V'hinei Hashem nitzav olav. And in Medrash Rabbah there's a more shocking mashal on the very same pasuk, the very same idea. Like a baby who was troubled and bothered by flies and mosquitoes. And when his mother takes him close to her breast to feed him, the flies and the mosquitoes go away. V'hinei Hashem nitzav olav. Like a mother embracing her child to keep the mosquitoes and the flies away. What a shocking emotion. So the angels are nimshal to flies and mosquitoes that wanted to hurt a baby, and the mother embraces the baby to keep him safe, to keep him close. So the Malachim wanted to hurt Yaakov Avinu because he is the face in the Merkava, and that is as high as one could get. Nothing is higher. Nothing is holier than the Merkava, than Kisei HaKovod. It's all derech mashal. But that is as high as one could ever get. That is the Kisei HaKovod of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And who is there? Pnei Yaakov. There's a wonderful remez, beautiful remez. Yaakov wakes up from this dream and he is in total awe. And he says, Ochen yesh Elokim b'mokom hazeh v'unoichi lo yodati. Ochen is 3 letters. Aleph, Chof, Nun. Aryeh, Kruv, Nesher. Those are the other three faces. Yaakov says, Ochein yesh Elokim b'makom hazeh. But I never was aware that the face number 4 is my face. V'unoichi, Aleph, Chaf, Nun, Yud. Yud is Yaakov. V'unoichi lo yodati. Till Yaakov dreams, and he sees the Malachim, he follows the Malachim going up and down. And he is shocked to realize that the 4th face in the Makov is his own face. Ochein, I knew, Arye Krov Nesha, Onoichi, Arye Nesha Krov Yaakov, Lo Yodati. And why is Yaakov's face there? Why? Because Yaakov is us, and we are Yaakov. Yaakov's name was transformed into Yisrael, and the Zohar explains. Yisrael is 5 letters. The very first letter of Shalosh Avos and Arba Imohis. Aleph is Avra, Yud is Yitzchak and Yaakov. The Shin is Sarah. The Reish is Rivka and Rachel. The Aleph is Avram, and the Lamed is Leah. All the koiches, Shorshei Nishmoiseihem, of all the 3 Avos and the 4 Hamois, all are in the neshama of Yaakov Avinu. And that is why we are called Yisrael. We are called in the name of Yaakov. Yaakov is called in our name. We and Yaakov are one and the same. And there are numerous sources in the Zohar and the Ramban al Torah. The story of Yaakov Avinu, in a way, is our story, B'derech Remez. And of all the others, it is Yaakov that cared for us. It is Yaakov that paves the way to the Geula. It is Yaakov that accompanies us in every stage of the Galus. And that is Oimek HaDvorim Yaakov Tikkun Arvis. Arvis is the tefillah of night. Night in Divrei Hanavi is always a remez to Galus. Because Yaakov is Yisrael. And we are Yaakov. And that is why Ponav Shel Yaakov Avinu are in the Merkava and Kisei HaKavod. That is eternity. That is forever. Yaakov is forever, and we are forever. So 1,000 years transpired, and Moshe goes up to the heavens, Lakabel Torah, and the Malachim object. And as the Gemara tells us in Shabbos Pei Zayin, the Malachim argued for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ma liyelud isha beineinu. He's a mortal. He has a Yetzer Hara. Tnu hoitchu ala shamayim. Give the Torah to us. We are holy. We are angels. We do not transgress. We have no sins. What does the Kodesh Baruch Hu say to Moshe? Moshe, echoiz bekisi. Hold on to the Kisei HaKavod v'achzeh lehem tshuva. I don't remember who explains what is echoiz bekisi. Why does the Kodesh Baruch Hu tell Moshe, hold on to my kisei, to the Kisei HaKavod? And what does Moshe say to the Malachim? Klum kino yesh beinechem, leMitzrayim yaradetem, Yetzer hara yesh beinechem. And my understanding, my interpretation is, Kodesh Baruch Hu tells Moshe, hold on to the Kisei HaKavod. Let them remember what happened 1,000 years ago. Let them remember. Their predecessors, they wanted to kill Yaakov Avinu. Hold on to the Kisei. Let them look whose face is on the Kisei HaKavod. Not the face of any angel. Not Michael. Not Gavriel. Not Kasriel. No. Because Yaakov Avinu is greater than all of them. And none of them is in the Kisei HaKavod. And Yaakov Avinu is. And Moshe tells them, Klum kino yesh beinechem. Beinechem there is no kino. They have no reason to be jealous of each other. But they were jealous of Yaakov, so jealous that they tried to kill him and to harm him. And that is the side of Achoiz Bekisi v'achzeh lehem tshuva. You don't have a Yetzer Hara. We do. And that is why we could be far greater than you all. Moshe Rabbeinu tells the Malachim. None of you is in the Kisei HaKavod. We are. We are represented in the Kisei HaKavod by Yaakov. Because Yaakov is Yisrael. and so are we. And in Parshas Vayishlach, in the struggle between Yaakov and Soroi Shel Esav, that eternal struggle, the never-ending struggle between good and bad, between evil and just, between Kedusha and Tumah, between Yaakov and Esav, between the Samech Mem and Knesset Yisrael. Vaya'ovik ish imoi, the same blat in Chulin. The Gemara says, Hello Ovok ad Kisei HaKavod. Once again Kisei HaKavod. What's the side? Once again Kisei HaKavod. Hello Ovok. The dust went up to Kisei HaKavod. Because that is what Esav tries to do. To diminish Pnei Yaakov in Kisei HaKavod. To get him out of there. To try to erase him. But it's impossible. Because the Kisei HaKavod is eternal. And Yaakov is there. Because Yaakov is eternal. And we are eternal. And Pnei Yaakov is in Kisei HaKavod. No one could hurt us. No one could destroy us. Because we are Yaakov. And Yaakov is Yisrael. And Pnei Yaakov is the only human face in Kisei HaKavod for eternity. And that is why Yaakov Avinu is the one that will ultimately bring the Geula Shalema. Yiratzon, we should be Zeicha B'Kora B'Yameinu. Kodesh Baruch Hu Yaracham Al Amai. Yaakov Avinu made Elionov a promise, Sheyavai v'yavasa Geula Lebanav. And Yaakov Avinu, 5 times in Tanakh, Chazal say Yaakov is Molei with a Vav. 5 times in Tanakh, Eliyahu is Chosa without a Vav. Yaakov took a mashkin from Eliyahu. Sheyavasa Geula Lebanav. Let us hope in the very near future, B'Meheru V'Yameinu, Eliyahu should fulfill the promise that he gave to Yaakov Avinu. V'yavoi v'yavaser Geula Lebanav b'bias Moshiach Tzedkeinu B'Meheru V'Yameinu. Amen. Have a beautiful Shabbos.